And then, of course, in the evening, we'd all gather in the cider house at Spittal, and there'd be little Brian down about that high, and his job would be to make certain that my glass and Fred Ayre's glass was full of cider.
But that was pre-mechanical tractors. You can't be pissed driving, drunk driving. I just apologize, but there were a lot of manual labour, so therefore you'd sweat the cider out. So they would always have a jug of cider with them.
How on earth we ever got back to Kingsnimpton some evenings, I've no idea, because we'd been working all day long, and then had an elegant sufficiency of cider in the evening and throughout the day, of course, as well.
I can just about remember, and I can remember when I was about 7 or 8 year old, the workman taking me out and sat me down having his lunch with him and giving me my first glass of cider, 8-year-old. And my mum came out quite concerned. Is he all right? Yeah, he's all right. Boy's all right. He's learning. So you sit there and look an honour when you're this little glass, because no, the Devon cider house in the back, in the corner, and he'd have his cheese sandwich or whatever he's having and a little glass of cider. And I can remember my mum first came to the farm, and it was 7 o'clock one morning, freezing cold, and my mum was really worried about this workman drinking all his cider. So he'd come in for a kettle. Mum went, oh, lovely, he wants a cup of coffee. He said, no, my cider tap's defrosted. He said, I need defrosting. Can I have the kettle, please? My mum's face like, really? He said, yeah, and he went out with the kettle so he could have his glass of cider in the morning.
And also, you go into some places where and they'd have a jam jar. They wouldn't have proper glasses in it.
No.
Fill a jam jar,
and
then pass it on to the next one. They sweat it out by breakfast time.
Kenny, I think nothing of drinking 18 pints a day.
2 galloners, yeah. and plus.
Yeah, amazing. And they lived to ripe old age.
I guess it was dull, routine work. Everything was manual labour, and it was blinking hard work. They would start in the morning whatever they were doing, it'd be a long, hard day. And I guess it just numbed the senses a little bit. But they'd probably drink a gallon a day, easy, and then go home at night and take a flagon home with them, and then back again, do the routine again. And it would be 6.5 days a week, wouldn't it? It wasn't, weekends weren't free, and it would be long hours. And even when all the livestock were indoors, you'd manually cut the Swedes up. There'd be a machine to chop it up. So that everything was just physical. And it's so easy to look back, but to do that every day would be blinking hard work.